Hi guys, this is Julia from the Lashing Room. If you don't know me, my name is Julia. I hold 8+ certifications within the eyelash extension industry, and I am also a certified medical esthetician who went to Canadian Beauty College and IDI, which is International Dermal Institute by Dermalogica. I do not claim to be an expert. I do not claim to be a master, but I do have tons of experience within the beauty industry, specifically the eyelash extension industry, which is a booming business right now. My goal with the Lashing Room is to elevate other lash artists, which in turn will keep the standards high in the industry. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the 7 most common mistakes that new lash artists make. I would also like to start by saying that a lot of these mistakes are not the lash artist's fault. It could have been the training that they received that doesn't thoroughly cover all of these topics. So, if you are new to lashing or if you are considering getting into the industry, make sure you do your research and be sure to take a reputable course. Don't cheap out. Okay, number 1, not prepping the lashes properly. I find when a lot of lash artists get into the industry, when their first clients are coming in, they are so nervous that they just want to get right into lashing. So they completely skip the consultation. They skip prepping the lashes, they're not washing the lashes properly, they're not telling the client how to come to appointments, meaning come with no eye makeup whatsoever. If you use waterproof mascara, you need to discontinue that 5 days prior to your appointment because there is something in that mascara that does not play well with adhesive, so their retention is going to be terrible. That is all a part of prepping lashes. So 1, you need to be properly educating your client before the appointment. And 2, once they are at the appointment, even if their lashes look squeaky clean, you need to be cleaning them yourself. Just think of it as insurance for better retention. Number 2 is incorrect styling. Now this one is definitely not the lash artist's fault in most cases. A lot of classic courses do not even cover eye styling whatsoever. And if they do, it just scrapes the surface of it. My suggestion to you is when you get into lashing, take your classic course, but definitely don't stop there. You need to find an eye styling course or another resource that is going to help you understand your client's features and how to properly tailor a custom set to them. If you style your client's eyes incorrectly, you can actually distort their face, make them look older, make them look sad. You do not want that reflecting on yourself and your business. What also goes along with this is not letting the client dictate what they want. This is another reason why you need to educate yourself on eye styling. If a client comes in saying they want a cat eye, but you know that because of their features, because of the way their eyes are set and the location of them, the cat eye is not going to be a good option for them, you need to educate them why, and then you also need to tell them what is a better option for them and then execute that lash. Number 3 is not mapping. So yes, this is a choice that every lash artist has to make, whether they're going to map or not. In my personal opinion, I think it's only beneficial to map out the lashes, especially in the beginning when you are first getting started. If you are not mapping out your lashes, especially in the beginning, chances are both eyes are not going to be the same. Meaning you're gonna have one doll eye on one side and then a cat eye on the other, which is not a good look. Do yourself a favor, learn how to properly map out lashes and do that in the beginning. You are going to be saving yourself a lot of trouble. So if you have the map out in front of you, you know exactly what lengths are going where, what style you're doing. All you have to do is focus on isolating and lash placement and dipping and all the rest that goes along with it. Number 4 is bad direction. So in the beginning, you will see a lot of first sets looking a little sloppy. There's lashes crossing everywhere and they're not going uniform like they should. This is because the lash artist is not correcting the direction of the natural lash. So you want the lashes to be going uniform. If any lashes are crossing or they look wonky, you should remove them immediately. If everything looks perfect and you have 1 or 2 wonky looking lashes, it's going to make your whole set look sloppy. So learn how to correct the direction of the lashes, 1, And 2, make sure you're using a mirror. That way you can see it from both sides. And if something looks a little odd from the other side, then you can correct it immediately. Number 5 is using super long lengths. For some reason, in the beginning, I find a lot of artists want to go for super long lengths, but long lashes does not equal density. Long lashes does not equal darkness. Think of a bouquet of roses. Long stem roses, yes, they are beautiful, but as soon as you put them in a vase, they all spread out and they look sparse. Whereas if you have short stem roses, once you put them in the vase, they still stay together and they look more abundant. That is the exact same for lash extensions. So if your client comes in asking for really long lashes because they want dark and dramatic, you need to educate them that it is actually the opposite. The shorter the lashes, the denser they will look. The longer the lashes, the sparser they will look. Number 6 is the lashes sticking together. So I find when I am doing classic training, one problem that people have is the lashes tend to stick together. This can happen for 2 reasons. Number 1, they're not holding isolation long enough. So as soon as they release it, the neighboring lash sticks to the extension. And you can't have that. That will cause damage. So 1, you're not holding isolation long enough. 2, you're using too much adhesive. Combination of the 2, disaster. Hold the isolation a little bit longer. You may feel like it's going to make your set take forever, but it's going to take a lot longer if you're pulling apart stickies at the end. It is very damaging. It does not make for a polished set, and it'll be very hard to get 100% coverage that way. So be sure to hold the isolation, use the proper amount of glue. There should not be a huge blob of glue at the end of your extension, and make sure there are no stickies before your client leaves the lash room. Finally, number 7, and this might be an obvious one, but people give up too soon. I think people get into this industry because they can see how much money, but when they actually learn, they realize it is a skill just like any other that you have to work at to perfect. So don't compare your first set with someone's 100th set because you are doing yourself a disservice. Work at it every single day, even if it's for 15 minutes, every single day, and little by little, you will get better. Make sure to take photos of your work along the way, even in the beginning when you feel like your sets are really bad and you do not want that documented. Take pictures of it because you want to compare those photos from your first set to your 50th set, and you will realize how far you've come along. Everyone has to start somewhere, so keep at it and remember why you started. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I would be happy to help. If it is eye styling that you are struggling with, the Lashing Room is here to help. We have a customizing and eye styling guide that teaches you exactly how to analyze anyone's face and pick out the perfect length, curl, and style for them. In addition to that, when you buy an eye styling manual from the Lashing Room, you will get access to me as well. You are given my personal email, and if you have any questions whatsoever about the manual itself or about a specific client's features, feel free to message me and I am more than happy to help. You can find that at www.thelashingroomacademy.com. And again, if you have any questions, I am here to help. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.